Let's focus on income from business. In earlier videos, we have concentrated on how to calculate income from salary, income from house property, and other concepts of income tax. Now, in this present video, our focus will be on what is income from business, how to treat the business income for the income tax purpose. This income from business can be dealt by the Income Tax Act from section 28 to section 44 of the Income Tax Act. As per the section 2, subsection 13, it given the definition of the business, what it means, what actually business for the tax purpose. Business means it includes trade, commerce, or manufacture, or any type of the adventure. That activity must have the nature of the trade, must have the nature of the commerce, and must have the nature of manufacture. In simple words, we can explain what it is, what is the meaning of business. Business means it is an activity which is undertaking with the objective of earning profits. What it means? The business means it is any activity which is undertaken with an objective of earning profits is called as a business. The term, the business means a wide definition. Wide, the term is very wider. The business includes profession and vocation for the income tax purpose. Let's look at the what are the different aspects comes under the income from business. As per this section 28 of Income Tax Act, the following things comes under the income from business. What are that? The first one is any profits or any gains received from the business. It is the first thing which will be treated as income from business or profession. The second one is any compensation or any payments received in the business or profession. The third aspect which will be considered as income from business, any benefit or any perquisite. The perquisite may be either in the form of cash or in the form of kind. It means any manner received by the person in the business or profession will also be considered as income from business. The next one is any income derived by the trade associations and professional associations by rendering specific services to their members will also be considered as income from business. Any income received from the speculative activities, any interest, salary, bonus, or any other remuneration from the firm received by the partner will be treated as income from business. Interest on securities, please remember the interest on securities means any interest received by on the interest on the securities, that securities must be part of stock, not as an investment. Export incentives received by the organization, Any amount received under the Keyman insurance policy, any interest, salary, bonus, commission, or any other remuneration received by a partner from the firm. And any sum, whether received or receivable, whether it may be in the form of cash or it may be in the form of kind, will also be treated as income from business. These are the things covered under income from business. Let's focus on how to determine income from business. Students, please remember there is a procedure for determination of income from business. If you look at the calculation of income from salary, the income from salary, the tax liability has been calculated on salary which received by the assessee. If you see the tax liability on house property, how we have calculated the tax liability on house property? We have calculated tax liability on house property, tax liability on house property based on the rent received by the assessee. Rent received by the assessee. Right. These are the two situations we have already completed. The first situation, income from salary. We have determined the tax liability of the assessee by taking how much salary the particular assessee received. In the second situation, income from house property, the tax liability on house property. We have determined the tax liability on house property by taking the rent as a basis. If you observe these two heads of income, one is salary. It is we have determined the liability based on the how much he received, he or she received. In the second category, the house property liability, we have determined based on the rent received. Now, the question arises, how to determine tax liability of assessee from business. Here, we have to focus on few rules. If we understand the rules, we can determine tax liability very easily. Let's focus on what are the different rules to determine the tax liability on income from business. Okay. Please remember, every business organization, they need to prepare profit and loss account. They need to prepare profit and loss account. From the profit and loss account, what we will know? We will know the profit or loss. Profit or loss. So here the factor which is useful to determine the tax liabilities, profit or loss. In case of salary, the received salary is a factor. In case of house property, the rent received or gross annual value is a key factor to determine the tax liability. In case of business income, the profit is a key factor. How the profit will get by the any person or any assessee? By preparing P&L account. By preparing P&L account, profit and loss account, they know how much profit they received. This is the basis for determination of the tax liability. So students, you should understand, for determination of the tax liability on salary, salary is the basis. For determination of the tax liability from the house property, the rent received is a basis. For determination of the tax liability on business, profit is the basis. Now, how to determine the profit? The profit determination can be done by preparing the profit and loss account. Now the question is how to determine, how to prepare the profit and loss account. As per the accounting rules, every business organization has to prepare the profit and loss account. We know that different rules we have. We should follow certain rules and regulations. We should follow the accounting rules. Then every business organization shall prepare profit and loss account. Now, please remember, the accounting rules are different. The taxation rules are different. Accounting rules and taxation rules are different. Okay. Profit and loss account shall prepare as per the accounting rules. Tax liability shall determine as per the taxation rules. There will be some mismatch. Now, by following taxation rules, we should find out which expenditure shall allow as a deduction, which expenditure shall not allowed as a deduction. These things we should remember, and we should determine the tax liability from the income from business. Let's look at the pro forma of profit and loss account. We know that the profit and loss account consists debit and credit. This is as per the accounting rules. We will write debit side expenditures. Students, we should remember what we will write debit side. Debit side will write expenditures. In account profit and loss account, credit side will write incomes. This thing, one aspect you have to remember. Debit side, all expenditures. Credit side, all incomes. So this is the first point you have to remember. Now, second point, by writing expenditures on the debit side, the profit will come down. When expenditures are increasing, the profit will come down. This is the second point you have to remember. The first point is expenditures will write debit side, incomes will write credit side. The second aspect, when you are writing more expenditures, on the debit side, the profit will come down. When you are writing more incomes on the credit side, profit will increase. This is the second point you have to remember. That means what? When incomes are increasing, net profit will increase. When expenditures are increasing, net profit will come down.